Alright, so this video is about living in house number 4. And in my research, house number 4 is about structure. Students can live here, architects. This is discipline. You may become more disciplined, stable financially, but also it can bring boredom and relationship issues. And it's said not to be a super emotional house to live in. So it's not advised for, like, I guess, couples and things like that. But take some of this with a grain of salt. Yeah, so it's stability. And when I think about 4, I think about 8, which is represented by the Capricorn. So think sturdy structures, financial stability. I said that already. But my experience with living in house number 4, that's true. Like, the apartment was not cute at all. It was your basic bare minimum hood apartment, and it had what do you call it, aesthetic issues with it that I didn't like. It was an old apartment, needed new floors, but it was cheap. So I lived amongst my means, or below my means, actually. The rent was $625, and it was a 2-bedroom and had wash and dry connections, and it was on the bus line, and it was 10 minutes from downtown. It was perfect location, but the apartment, I hated the aesthetics of the apartment. Brick duplex style apartment, right? But I was making good money, and this is pandemic time, and I was working in a hospital on night shift, and we were getting all kind of bonuses if you worked overtime, because we were short staffed. A lot of people were out sick, and then me working at night, I would get like extra pay. And then also I elevated in my position. I became shift leader. So again, that is like a 4 Capricorn type energy, where you become a boss. And also, like, we had 2 cars. I had one car that was paid for, and then we had got a second car that we had a car note on. And I was able to afford that, and rent, and go on trips when I wanted to. Also,